Hello, I'm Dr. Richa here. Today topic is what is a first aid kit? As you all know, first aid is a very important part of our daily life. What is a first aid? First aid is just nothing dealing with the minor emergency conditions in our home or outdoors or near out area. First aid is a kind of emergency minor, you can say, first step before going to a doctor. A first service is given to the patient, to the injured person, so that he or she can be able to get a proper treatment, not exactly the proper treatment, but the first line of treatment, so that he or she can further go to a doctor or a hospital for neither another line of treatment. Why do I need a first aid kit? In our daily life, it is a very essential part of our life to have a first aid kit. Like we fall or a flea or a bee sting or any injury that can occur in our home or in outdoor areas, we are not able to go to the doctor directly. So in our home it is very necessary to have a first aid kit, so that the person who is suffering for any injury or any cut or burns, the other person can help he or she to get at least the first line of treatment or first relief, so that he or she might get stopped with the minute wound healing can be done before he or she can reach to the hospital or any other centers. Nowadays, first aid kit is a mandatory thing. So, in our home, everyone should have a first aid kit. What should I have in first aid kit? This is a very common question that every person want to know. What should I have in my first aid kit, or what all contents my first aid kit could be completed of? For a first aid kit, it is very necessary to have first the bandages. That is a very almost the most common and most important ingredient, contents or the equipment of a first aid kit. We should have a bandages of around various sizes, 24 to 30 bandages should be there. Cotton gauges for swabs. Thirdly, we should have antibiotics, antiseptics, so that the wound can be washed off easily and can be draped. Then we should have a tweezer, scissors. We should have gloves, sterilized gloves, so that the infection cannot be there with the other person, cannot communicate to the other person, and the healing can be prevented and onto that same person. Then we should have a thermometer. That is almost a very common thing nowadays in our home also. Antibiotic, antiseptic, hand sanitizers should be there. Cold package should be there. Eye pack should be there. For any case of burns or any exposed to any chemical, we can have a first line of treatment and prevent the person from any further infection. These are the main ingredient, or you can say the main equipment your first aid kit should contain of and should have that. Next, where do I can purchase a first aid kit? Yes, we can purchase or make a first aid kit very easily in our home only. We can purchase it from any medical shop or pharmacy, or we can gather the different things from the pharmacy and make it and put it in a plastic box or a steel box with a cross sign which states for the first aid kit in our home only, so that whenever we need it, we can take out that box and use it accordingly. Most importantly, before using a first aid kit, please read all the manuals how to use every ingredients and what are the other side effects of their overexposure. Please have a manual with it, read over it, and use it very carefully. Thank you so much.